Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I am just discombobulated and decided instead of trying to come on and do one of my presentations, I would just talk to you guys today. I've got a lot to talk about, but I'll try and keep it short and sweet. The first thing I want to mention is for those of you waiting for my book 2 to come out on Amazon and the print version. It's going to be a little while longer. So today kind of turned into the soft launch for book 2 instead of my full-on launch into the world. So that's okay. I understand things happen, and I understand that my new publishing partner just wants everything to be perfect and really professional, but it's just it's a little disheartening when things don't happen in the order you think they're going to happen in. I'll be honest. So I'm also dealing with I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm dealing with empty nest. My son, my baby, is moving out at the end of this month to go to college. He's moving over to the West Coast near his dad and going to college over there, while Dan and I are planning on moving further north to be near our daughter and grandchildren, and having a lot of mommy guilt about that. I mean a lot, because part of me kind of thinks, well, if I wasn't moving, he wouldn't have chose that as his college. He would have chose somewhere around here, and I would have him for a little while longer. And just, I think it was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. I have what I refer to as a proper Southern mama come apart. And I just took to the bed. The poor kid, he was just like, Mom, it's okay. I'm still going to see you. And I was like, I said, sweetheart, this is just mommy going through empty nest. It's going to be okay. I'm sorry to cry in front of you about this. So I did all that. And then I had to deal with, needed some blood work done, trying to get all of you guys know what health issues I have. I'm trying to get all of those medical records moved to a new place up in the Pensacola area. So it's a lot. It's been a lot. And then I did put a lot on my plate for camp, but it was something I was already doing. So I don't really feel like that was the main issue with but when I woke up this morning, I went to bed last night, everything was ready, good to go, a draft to digital, and I was so excited. And then I woke up this morning, everything still looked good, went, had my blood work done, came in, kind of crashed for a little bit, thinking everything's on automation, everything's going to go out like it's supposed to, we're going to be fine. And bada bing, bada boom, I start getting the dreaded triangles of error on the print book. So that was difficult. That was very difficult to see that and know that. So I've been working on that all morning, and I was supposed to get up and, film and do a proper productivity tools video to wind up and end the time management series. But that just didn't happen because it got me thinking about all the things that I've been through as an author. And my first publisher, and I won't call any names, I was kind of not taken in, that sounds horrible. I was impressed with and felt honored because of their name and their reputation. When I would say blank company is representing me, people knew who I was talking about. And I was really, I think it just kind of gave me a confidence booster But unfortunately, the platform and customer service just wasn't what I needed. So I decided to go the draft to digital indie publishing route for my second book. And I really enjoy draft to digital. Mark, the guy who owns draft to digital, is just a wonderful person and has been, I gotta turn my fan on, guys, sorry. Is just a wonderful person. And I'm having a great time working with that company. So nothing that's going on is their issue with the holdup. It's the companies that we're sending the book out to, sending things back and saying, can we clean this up? Can we fix this? And that kind of thing. So that is the update on the ledger and indie authors and all that kind of good stuff. But I just want to remind you guys who haven't published yet, your launch date is more than likely not going to go perfect. And just don't let it deter you from trying. And don't let things like this, when you hear other authors who are published talk about, well, I've done it this way and I've done it this way and there's issues, but don't let it deter you from doing it and living your dream and getting your books out there into the public. Okay? All right, I am going to pull this up. This is going to be short and sweet. Every one of these links is in the description box below. So let me pull this up. And I am going to share this with you guys. I don't think I'm on the right tile, though. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'm going to share. Okay, there we go. So these are some time management tools that I found in this really cool article by Red Sea. And I have linked the Red Sea direct blog link down below. Turn this. And so you guys can pull it up and you can do whatever it is that you need to do. And I think there was even more. There's more links and more that you could choose from. These are just the ones that I pulled that I kind of thought, ooh, that was kind of fun. I want to try that one. So the first set are all organizational tools. And the organizational tools like, where you can house writing or where you can character arc, all those types of things. So I'm sorry, I'm looking back and forth. I'm using split screens. So the first one is called Milanote. Now, I had never heard of it before, but when I went in on it, what it reminded me of, if any of you are familiar with Zettelkasten, where you can link multiple ideas and thought processes. It's like a mind map in a computer system software. And I love Zettelkasten, and I used Obsidian for a while. And it is, oh, hey, Kay. Hey, honey. And it is incredible. And I really enjoy it, really like it. And this was similar to it. Now, I don't know, how like when you take the free basic plan but after your plan is over and you have to switch to the paid, I don't know how much of this basic plan carries over into the $12.50 plan. But $12.50 is a pretty economical price per month for something. So I'm thinking about maybe looking at that one, but also I want to give the Zettelkasten and Obsidian a fair shake and see if I can kind of learn more about it and get kind of that up to date and working more. So I'll have all my books kind of cross-referenced and outlined and all in one spot. Think Plotter, but more in depth. All right, let's see. The other one is Tried and True. We can't get away from it. It's been here forever, an oldie but goodie. Evernote. Evernote, it's another one that's free for the basic plan. or you can upgrade for $9.99. It's really good. I used Evernote for a really long time. I did quit using Evernote for Asana. I am an Asana girl. You guys know that is my jam, and that is who I use. So take it with a grain of salt, though. Evernote is a really good option, and it's very economical in comparison to, I will say this about my Asana, it is a little bit on the pricey side. I want to say that my monthly bill on that is $36. I know that's a little high for some of us. I mean, it's high for me, but I can do everything on it just about. So that's why I'm willing to, chunk that in. But if anything happened and I needed to go down a little bit, could you click hang on, honey, I'm trying to get in the upper right so the slides are bigger. All right, in the upper right. Honey, I can't even get my mouse over here. Hang on. Is it this? No, that's not it. Next to the share button in Canva, there's a presentation button. Next to the share button in Canva. You're so smart. Thank you, bestie. Smartest girl I know. All right. But now what do I do when I want to go to the next page, Miss Jenna? That's the question. I don't know how to make it go to the next page. There we go. Okay. Now, third is Ulysses. This one has me kind of intrigued. It's kind of Scrivener, it's kind of Plotter, it's kind of Asana, it's kind of everything, but there's good things to it and there's bad things to it, but I really enjoy like playing around in it and looking at it, and it is what they say it is. It is a comprehensive program. It's got a lot of really good assets, and it is a good writing tool. I know the cost is $5 a month. Again, really economical, or $40 for a year. Again, really economical. That's the thing I was trying to find, you guys, because everybody was kind of coming back to me on the Asana going, yeah, but it's so expensive, for me monthly as an indie author, or as a, doing this on the side, being a side hustle. So I understand. So I went in search of some things for you guys that is more on the economical side, and that still kind of carries and has those same features that I like in my productivity tools that I'm using. All right, let's look at the next one. Scrivener. We all know Scrivener. I put it on here just because it is such a good, it's such a good tool. It really is. It's a good tool. It helps you. Hey, Jess. Hey, sweetheart. How are you doing, Angel? It really just, it was not the product for me, but I do see and understand why it's a product that's good for a lot of my friends who are authors. Again, the cost is $45. Very economical. It's not, an outrageous, writing system. So yes, the whiskeys are showing up. I do like the thing in Scrivener where it gives you the thesaurus, gives you different word ideas, because I have a list of words in an Excel program that I pull up, that I have a column. It's like words you use too much, and I leave it stuck over in the corner when I'm writing so I can see it. because that is one of my that and moving between active voice and passive voice are two of my biggest weaknesses. But yeah, Scrivener is a good idea. Now, this is very controversial. I know it's very confident. YouTube decided to tell me about this one. Wasn't something? Um, HubSpot is an AI content writer. Now, when I say content writing, I mean if you struggle with your blurb, if you struggle with describing your YouTube video, it's great to give you like topics and ideas and things like that. I'm not saying, use anything to do your job for you, but it's okay to reach out and use these tools to help you streamline your content and get things going. And this one it's free, and there is a premium upgrade. I could not find the pricing on that unless I clicked further into it and signed up for a free trial and all of that good stuff. And I was just like, no, I don't think I want to do that. So there is that. That was kind of for me when a product does that. But for people who are good about remembering when they've signed up for free trials and they can cancel it if they don't like it, if you're good at that, then this would be a good one to look at as well. Now we're going to look at some productivity tools. All of these things that we're talking about right now are things that we have talked about throughout the series of time management. It also is going to play a big and heavy part into where my channel is going and where my channel is moving into. I am not a time management and productivity guru, but what I excel in is project management. I have been a project manager at the highest level. I've done it for the Treasury Department. So I know how to run several things at one time. What I want to move into and what I'm going to start showing you guys how to do is how to write more than one book at a time. How you can rapid release and not drive yourself insane. There's a way of overlapping projects and steps that carry over into creative world too, as well as everything that I've learned about when I was working on the emergency rental assistance program for the government. I was as a vendor. I never worked directly for. I was a vendor. Let me make that. Yeah. Rapid release. What is Jenna saying? I can't find my mouse. Message. Rapid release means burnout in my mind. Yeah, it can. But the way I do it and the way I use project management, it will help eliminate that. For me, it eliminates it. I don't really get the burnout because I have a specific way of doing things. And that's what I'm going to start teaching you guys how to do. All right, productivity tools. I'm the writer. This one is just for funsies. If you like the sound, like Sarah and I do, of the clicking and the clacking when you're typing, you can get this version. And it is just fun. I put it on here just because it's so much fun. And I do love the clicking and clacking. You guys know that. And I thought, it's free, and even the full program is $7. I'm going to put it on there for everybody just to give them an option, because that's going to be something fun. So, number 2, Todoist. We all know Todoist. It's free or $4. It's a really good little running list. It's good to me, it's not as good in my author life as it is in my home life. But again, my main list that I use now is in Asana. So there's that. All right, now we have, this is another timer that I found. I know that I'm really lucky that our community, and like Jenna and Jess and all of you guys are so creative and wonderful, and you can make all these timers, and so I've always got one at my fingertips because of you. But this one is free, and everything's linked down below, and it was just a lot of fun. And I thought, okay, again, it's another economical freebie, so I'm going to include it in this video and let you guys see what it is. And then we have cold turkey. Okay, now this one is one that you can put on as software so that when you are writing and you turn it on, your social media will not come on. It is, if any of you ever took college classes back when you would take a test and they would come in and you would have to click in and it would shut down your computer, so they knew you weren't going to be able to Google questions and answers. This is that. And it was so fun. I mean, it was really neat. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's free for the basic plan, $20 for premium. I think the basic plan is perfectly good enough. I'm getting some comments. Jenna uses it. She loves it. So that makes me feel good to know. Anytime the bestie gives a thumbs up to something, it makes me feel good. Freedom. This app, it will let you not only sync like cold turkey, you got it on your laptop, but say your phone is sitting right here beside you. Freedom, you can sync all of your devices, and you're able to set distraction-free time across devices. So your laptop, your tablet, your phone, everything. And I was like, I really like that. And again, economical, $7 a month, or you get $29 a year. If you are one of those people who are easily distracted like me, where it's like squirrel, and you're down a rabbit hole and on a tangent, then it's really cool. It's really cool. So again, link in the description below. So that was all I have for those things today. I just wanted to reiterate that, today's launch of the replica has moved into being a soft launch, and all of the other things are coming soon, I have been told by Mark. From what I believe, he's the owner or the CEO. I don't know his title, but from what he has told me today, I will be in good shape very soon, and it will go live with everybody. It is live with Barnes & Noble's, Kobo, Smashwords, Goodreads, several others. I mean, there was a list of about 10, but the big, Amazon, it was not live yet, and my hard copies were not available for order yet, but all of that is coming. So I just want to encourage you guys to check out the link tree and go ahead and get your copy. I also, if you go over onto the community page, I put in a code for the whiskeys. So when you go in and you order the ebook from anybody, if you put in that code, it will give you 25% off for the book. And I did that just for my whiskeys because I love you. And I wanted to say thank you for how you guys support me and show up to my streams and lives. And I just really appreciate you guys. And I'm really excited. So just remember, I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. for some live streams. What I'm going to do in between each little break, instead of having a break, I am going to be reading you excerpts from the replica. So that should be fun. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and do them now and just kind of record them, or if I'm going to do them live. We'll see how I feel in the next few minutes as to how I handle that. But I appreciate you guys, and I love you, and I will see you tonight. And just remember, I know I may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm a really awesome group of people's double shot of whiskey. And I am so happy and so proud that you support me and that you find me just right. I love you. I will see you tonight. I'm trying to find the button.